welcome to This Is the Day with me, Bo Chansey, and...
Me, Ariana Earnshaw.
You, Ariana Earnshaw.
I feel like you say that every time I intro.
Well, I like to repeat your name. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Respect.
Yeah. All right, Ariana Earnshaw, and all of you being you. You be you.
You. Hey. Go be you. You have a day, and you be you.
All right. We came out firing with the awkwardness.
Yeah, wow. Huh.
You know, we keep doing this, and I keep thinking there's going to be a time where it's like smooth.
Yeah, no.
Maybe cool.
Yeah, I don't know why you're thinking that. I've never once thought that.
I don't know.
But okay.
Okay.
You have hope.
That's a false hope. That's
Okay.
not a good hope.
Getting right into it.
See, that's the thing about, right, this is the day. It may not be the day you wanted or the day you would have drawn up. It's the day you got. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, have a day. Mm-hmm. Have an awkward day.
That's fine.
It can still be fun.
Oh, it's definitely fun. It can be if you make it that way.
Yeah.
Or it can be not if you make it that way. And then that's what I have to say.
Okay. Did you sing that?
And that's...
I thought I heard
No.
sing speak.
No.
I
can't in front of you.
I still think that would be fun to hear the sing speak.
The sing speak.
Sing speak for a whole episode.
Yeah, but I'm too self-conscious about my voice
singing?
in front of you.
You should be.
So, because you've given me a lot of pointers, but they're hard.
Oh, well, as soon as you incorporate the notes I've given you on your vocal stylings, I think the world will benefit.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying.
Try harder. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, well, let's jump right into this bad boy with a proverb of the day.
Oh.
It's the proverb of the day. It's the proverb of the day.
How did I do?
It was lovely.
Did I do okay?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know?
I didn't hear you.
You blacked out.
I was in the zone.
You're in the zone.
I was in the bow zone.
Okay.
I was way
You're
up
a
there.
bozo? What?
In the bow zone.
In the bow zone.
Yeah, bow zone.
Oh,
Yeah, easy.
okay.
Easy. In the bow zone.
Okay. Okay, sorry, I misheard.
I thought that bow zone was disappearing. That'd be great. All right.
Okay.
We've got
Yes. We have
a
a
proverb of the day.
Yep.
Proverbs 5:21 says, "For your ways are in full view of the Lord, and he examines all your paths." I'll read it again. Mm-hmm. "For your ways are in full view of the Lord, and he examines all your paths." All right. What jumps out at you there, Ariana?
I feel like we've talked about this before.
Okay.
Because I remember the thought that I had, I'm having again,
Okay.
which is that could be a really scary thing,
Right.
but it should not be.
Yep.
The fact that the Lord is examining my life and all the choices that I'm making should be an exciting thing if I'm following the Lord. But if I'm not, then it is a scary thing because it's embarrassing. You don't want the Lord to look upon your life and be like, why? I'm showing you a path that you can and should be taking and you are not taking it. Why are you doing that? So it is kind of a way to like check myself, is thinking like, okay, the Lord is looking upon my paths and he wants them to be straight. Like he set me up on a path of righteousness to him if I'm following him. So am I following him? And if I'm not, how do I turn my path 180 it to get on his path? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so like what we talked about before was God is watching.
Yeah.
That kind of language. Like,
Yeah,
hey, God's watching.
Yeah, like,
remember, God's watching you.
Yeah.
And typically that has been used in a negative fashion. Like, God's watching you. Straighten up, fly right, do the right thing, stop being a jerk, whatever. But really, it could be used in a positive. Like when somebody does something cool, hey, God's watching you.
Yeah, like.
Be like, oh yeah, sweet. Like.
Which is so awesome.
Yeah, to feel his pleasure.
Yeah.
And to be like, oh yeah, that's cool. And part of that would come from, if we're going to say, hey, God's watching you, to maybe not use that in that negative fashion, but to really point out, hey, God's watching you. That was really cool. That was really, what you did there was really neat. I think God saw that and that honors him and pleases him.
Yeah. I want to make it a point to do that more, to say
Absolutely.
because not that I say God's watching in a negative fashion,
Right.
but I don't think I use it at all, typically. Maybe occasionally, but I want to make it a point to be that encouragement, because that's so encouraging. Like someone coming up to you and being like, I saw that, but it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter that people saw whatever you just did, or they did or they didn't. But God is watching, and God sees that, and God is proud of that. Like, that is an awesome thing that God is seeing you.
Yeah, I think there are probably ways to do that. That it is weird because it's different, and weird's okay.
It is different, yeah.
I know we're in this whole world where we want to call everything weird normal. It's okay. Weird is okay. That means it's abnormal. It's not what you would typically find. Mm-hmm. And weird doesn't mean bad or wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
It means it's not the norm.
Yeah.
And so to see something weird or out of the norm and to go, hey, I saw that, and that was really cool. But as a child of God and a part of His kingdom and His family, you know, to say I saw that, it's one thing, and I think that can be good. Mm-hmm. But then to connect that to, you know, that did my heart really good because I know that that God is in on that. Like that's a cool thing. Like that kind word you said, or that act of generosity you did, you know, things of that nature.
And I saw Jesus in you in that moment. Yeah. Like, that's so cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And you really seemed alive in that moment.
Yeah.
And you know, as God gives us life, I think that's one of the best ways to honor Him and worship Him is to be alive. So that's really cool.
That's sweet.
I think we can find ways to do that, and it is abnormal and a little weird, but we don't have to make it more weird, but you know, just being genuine and honest with people. And
not trying to pull things out of nowhere to say that, because that's false. That's just don't do that. Why? You don't have to try to go out of your way to find something that might not be, you don't have to try to line it up. Right. But when you see something that you genuinely see Jesus in, and you just want to tell them. Right. You know, how much do we hold back because we think it's going to be weird and we don't want to be weird? In someone we maybe don't know very well, or we're just not used to saying things like that. I get that struggle too, because if you're not used to using language like that and you're not used to maybe encouraging in that way, it can be hard, and that's a real thing, because you don't want to come across weird and awkward and I don't know, you might not want to take that leap, but I think it's something we need to open ourselves up to a little more in being I see Jesus in you. You know what I mean? In those kind of moments.
For sure.
And just really appreciating that in people.
Yep.
Because it will hopefully light a fire in them to be more like Jesus. You know what I mean? And continue that spiral, which I think is really important too. Because I know when someone says something to me along those lines, hey, I really felt the Holy Spirit in this moment. Thank you for leading me through that. That is something that just I can just, even in my body right now, there's just such a special thing about that, where I'm this is what I pray about every day. This is what I wake up every morning. I'm praying Jesus, if I do nothing else, I want to be a light for you. In whatever I do today, I want to shine. I want you to shine through me, because it's not me. And so those kind of things really will just propel people, I think, into wanting more of that, which is awesome.
I think it's true of most people that we tend to press into encouragement.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Where we find encouragement and others that are cheering that on and feeding into that tends to be something that we want more of for most people. So where we encourage, we'll probably see more of that.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why it's good to celebrate the good we see in others. There's a whole lot of, celebrating the evil or liking things that could be damaging, but to celebrate what is good and encourage that. I've never met anybody who stopped following Jesus because they were too encouraged.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened. Yeah. But to step into this abundant life that He has for us, when we're encouraged, we're more likely to do that. And that's why I think this verse is so encouraging. So I do want to come back to it just for a moment.
Yeah, no, let's do it.
For your ways are in full view of the Lord, and He examines all your paths. So taking some other scriptures there, that the Lord, His ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than ours. So there's a perspective that God has of the full picture. He's the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega. And so what God sees is He sees all the paths before us. Because sometimes we get into this mindset where we go, okay, well, what should I do? Should I go this way or that way? Well, one way's right and one way's wrong. And that's not necessarily the case. I think even in praying about that, sometimes God's oh, either way's fine, pick. Yeah, what do you want to do? And that can be like, whoa, what, no.
Yeah, like, no.
Right, because then I might be, then I'm responsible, or, I can't blame God or, or if it doesn't go the way I hoped or whatever. But, sometimes it's just like, oh yeah, here's a multitude of paths. Walk with Jesus on one of them. And that's not to say that there aren't, places that he does want us to go in specifics like that, but he sees all of them. And so as we're walking with him, he examines all our paths and he'll direct them. And then another scripture would be, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit or acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. So he can even change the course of it. Like we may be on a path and going, well, I made a decision way back that put me on this path, and I feel like I can't get off this path. Well, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, acknowledge him, and he can make that path straight.
Yeah.
That's him. I mean, that's the magnitude and the power of our God, because sometimes we're like, well, I'm on this path and I'm stuck and I blew it and that's it.
Yeah. Well,
it's awful.
Yeah.
Well, he can make that path straight.
Yeah. Wow.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah. Those are some eye-opening things, at least for me. Thank you. I'm just glad you said all those things.
Or show you another path up ahead, because we're like, well, I can't go all the way back.
Yeah, right.
Or sometimes we think, well, if I could just go back, or I'm gonna go back, well, then we're probably romanticizing the past, which is never a good idea. Which is we always tend to. We tend to do it. The good old days, they weren't that good. I promise you, they were flawed and broken and messed up, and there were things that needed to change, and they have, and they are. So keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'll make a straight path.
So cool.
Right on.
Love
Okay, that was fun for me. The proverb of the day. Less fun for me.
Corner calendar.
Is this calendar page
in the corner
that we look at every day.
It's cool that it resides in the corner, though, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is exciting though.
Okay.
Really exciting for me because I love the arachnids. How do you feel about the arachnids?
No.
You arachnophobe?
No, not quite, because I don't want to. That's a real thing.
You don't have a fear of spiders?
I do, but I'm not. It's not a phobia.
Oh, okay.
That's like crippling.
You're not like clinically diagnosed.
No, and I don't want to pretend that I am. But
you're not medicated.
Did I one time, and this is true, sit in my bathroom I'm not kidding, 45 minutes because there was a spider on the door frame so I couldn't get out? Yes.
So have you? I'm not using this phrase. I'm asking if you've heard it. Drama queen? Is it one that
I've not heard it?
You've
what
never
does
heard
that mean? No.
I'm not. Well, you're very
and
dramatic.
that.
You have a flair for the dramatic. And I've noticed that sometimes in your life that maybe it spills over into areas it doesn't need to be.
I'll own that. I sat in my bathroom and I just stared at the door frame for like 45 minutes until I got up the courage to do something about the spider. It was pretty big.
Oh, did you do something?
I did.
Okay, way to go.
It just took me a long
All
time.
Right, victory.
I was also younger. This isn't like,
no, I understand.
I mean, I would do something like this now. I do. Well, no.
No.
Well, I was younger. But it wasn't.
And you were also very involved in drama.
Very. I was. I did a lot of theater.
I was in the theater.
My time in the theater was wonderful, but I was,
I love it. You can't talk to anybody about drama in theater without there coming all of a sudden a change in posture and like the whole deal.
Well, I did do theater for a time, so, I don't know. We don't have to get into it.
I was in.
That's me.
Okay. I know. All right. Oh, speaking of arachnids.
Okay, this will be fun.
A spidery calendar.
Great.
What we have here is a list of the top 10 deadliest spiders. Dun, dun, dun.
Is one of them the brown recluse?
No, you know what? We're going to get into these names. I'm going to give you all 10 of them.
Okay, because I'm scared of that one.
Okay.
Okay.
You can see the picture of it. Everybody's looking at the picture of it real fast. Okay. But I think we should get back on to Ariana as I'm going to read these names.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. And then we're just going to gauge how scary These are deadly spiders.
Okay, so I have to react facially to the name of the spider.
Name. Yeah, so if it doesn't scare you, because I think names are important. They tell you what to expect. And these spiders are deadly. These are the 10 deadliest spiders in the world. All right.
So I'm gonna react to the names.
Yeah, just how scary you think it is.
Yep.
All right, so we're starting with Ariana right here. Camera on her. Number 1, we have the Brazilian wandering spider. Not scary.
I'm not scared of that.
Not scared of that.
I'm not scared of that.
The Sydney funnel web spider.
It's a distaste.
Must spin a web like a funnel.
Yeah.
Funnel web. Okay, that didn't do it. Number 3, the Chilean recluse spider.
See this? I actually, I know what they do. They have a poison that can burn the size of a quarter into your skin through you,
Okay.
It's like
Okay. That's scary.
Yeah, that's scary.
All right.
I don't like the recluse.
Number 4, the black widow spider.
That's not so
It's deadly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Oh.
Number 5, the six-eyed sand spider.
Oh, sorry. Ooh.
You're laughing at the six-eyed sand spider?
I'm picturing it just like out of the sand, just like looking at you, but it has 6 eyes. That's so cute.
Next time you're at the beach,
No,
let's see how you feel
I don't
about
go to the beach
six-eyed
already.
sand
I already
spider.
don't like the beach, so it's not because of spiders.
Number 6,
Okay.
the brown widow spider.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say the brown recluse, and I didn't like it. I don't love that.
Number 7, redback spider.
It's trendy.
Okay, all right.
It's trendy.
Number 8, the brown recluse spider. There it is.
I don't like it. I don't know what to do with my.
Basically, you don't like any of the reclusive spiders.
Well, here's the thing.
I prefer my spiders to be reclusive.
That one lives in New Hampshire,
Okay,
so it's scarier.
we only got 2 more.
Okay, I can do it.
Number 9, the yellow sac spider.
Okay,
Okay.
I like yellow.
The scaring of them all. Number 10, the whistling tarantula.
You just hear, you're like, oh no! Where is it?
It's like the music from High Noon.
You lost me.
There's a tarantula coming to kill you.
Ooh.
The whistling.
The whistling. There's a short on YouTube or something of a spider, and it's like a little kid voices the spider, and it's just really cute. And so I've just calmed myself down by thinking of that spider little dealio when you were reading those, and I've kept my composure except for partially.
It's a whistling
I don't like that
tarantula.
you're
it's a
doing that.
spider
I don't
that
like that
is
you're doing
very scary.
I don't like
it
that you're
sneaks
doing-
up on its victims and it sinks its spider teeth.
I don't like that.
It's poisonous. The whistling tarantula's like, I have a speech impediment. It's not fun.
Doing that. I said move on.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I just think that's mean. That's all I'm saying.
We're sorry, whistling tarantula. You're probably.
No wonder he's so deadly.
Everyone makes fun of him all the time.
Stop making fun of me.
Yeah, we really do have to do that.
Okay.
Oh man, we're sorry.
Oh, you know
Spiders.
what? There's another calendar.
Oh!
I forgot. I got so fixated on that calendar.
What is that one about? What do we do?
It gives us a national day to celebrate.
Oh, we're gonna celebrate something.
We are, and today we're celebrating National Reel Film Day.
Okay.
How you feel about the real film?
I don't know what this means.
Real film?
Explain. I think I need a breakdown.
You want to know about real film?
I would like to know about real film. Like, what's the, yeah.
Okay, well, the realest film that I could describe to you is,
Yeah.
you know when you open a bag of Cheetos? And you eat a couple,
Sure.
they're like, way better than I remembered.
Okay.
And then you eat a couple more.
Yeah.
And then like 30 minutes later, you're covered in Cheeto dust.
Yeah.
Okay, and you got this problem.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
Cheeto hands. If you got dogs, problem solved.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But if not, okay, so you get all cleaned up
Yeah.
from the Cheeto dust and you
Yeah.
throw away the bag. One problem still remains. Mm-hmm. There's a real film on your teeth.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, now that you put it that way, I understand. I wasn't quite sure.
So when it comes to real film, how do you think you'll celebrate today? What's your favorite kind of film?
You know what? My favorite kind of film is? I'll tell you my least favorite kind of film.
Oh, okay, at least.
But it is real. When you eat a banana
Yeah.
and that like film gets all over, like you have to brush your teeth after
After the banana?
the banana.
Wow.
Do you not experience the real film on the banana?
I had one recently, and I don't now I probably will never eat one again without
Yeah, I'm sorry.
feeling
I'm
really,
actually sorry.
really filmy.
Yeah, you will. You're gonna feel really filmy.
Be a filmy eminal.
Yes.
Eminal?
Sorry.
Hey, what's in this mug?
What?
I'm a filmy eminal.
Okay. Yeah. So that and
Real film.
yeah.
It's back before there were digital images, Ariana.
Oh
There were strips of film.
no.
Yes. Where they would. I have no idea. Like I really don't.
Oh,
like
really?
anything it would be completely ridiculous.
Oh.
Yeah, these magnetized versions essentially would take the soul out of a human and put it on this strip
Oh.
of
No, that actually checks out. Yeah.
of soul material.
Soul material.
Soul material.
Yeah. I'm with you so far.
And then it could be played back.
Soul material sucks the soul. Soul is on the soul material.
You got the image.
And then you have the image of the, okay. And then
but if you have a
can-
projector,
Oh,
you can astral project
Oh, yeah.
that image of the soul.
Love a good astral projection.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
Astral.
good. I'm glad you explained that because I was way off. I was way off.
Banana film.
No, that crazy.
Okay.
You didn't even know what banana film was. Unfortunately.
Well, now I do.
For you, yeah.
Can't forget it.
It's gonna be tough.
Okay. Speaking of tough, Trivial Pursuit. It's been tough. I've had a tough go. But I'm feeling it. Maybe today's the day.
Okay.
You get all 6 right.
Okay.
I'll get a congratulatory Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip Box. And if you get all 6 right, you'll get a congratulatory Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip Box and a nasty note.
Yes. It's our favorite part.
Oh,
Our being yours because I've never written one.
Yeah, I am a great nasty note writer. Yeah, it's talent. So I'm gonna guess it all 6. I want you to guess it all 6. We have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit, the 40th anniversary edition, oldest cards, newest cards, dealer's choice. Old or new?
Old.
Old. So you're telling me there's a chance. Remember, these cards are really old and outdated.
Yeah, they are.
Trivial for your Trivial Pursuit enjoyment.
The card is upside down. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Alrighty.
Blue.
Blue, geography.
What New Mexico resort town was named for a radio game show?
What New Mexico town was named for a radio game show? It's not Surprise, that's Arizona. Like Jeopardy? Radio game show. I know this one. It's not like suspense. It's something New Mexico. Start with a D. I do know this one. I do. Radio game show. It's a weird name for a town. It's really bizarre.
Yeah.
Oh! I know it. It's New Mexico.
Yep, resort town.
Truth or consequences?
Yes!
Let's go!
Woo! Yes! I I did not think you were going to get that.
I didn't either.
Good job. That was great.
I had to take the time to get there. I knew it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Ooh,
Pink.
pink, entertainment.
Who was Beaver Cleaver's school teacher?
Oh, no. I know everything about Leave It to Beaver. I know the entire cast.
Except for this?
I don't know his teacher's name.
Come on!
Oh, I mean, I know Wally and Jerry and, oh my goodness, Jerry Mather. Oh, I know them all. Hugh Beaumont, Tony Dow, Miss Beverly. I don't know her name. Miss White?
Do you want me to tell you?
Scarlett. I don't know her name.
Miss
Just say it. I don't know.
Landers.
Miss Landers.
Yeah. Okay. Well. No, energy up. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll get 5 out of 6.
All right, we'll get 5 out of 6.
Yellow.
Yellow history.
Who told the U.S. Congress, all I have, I would have gladly given not to be standing here today? That's actually not the quote. I read it wrong. All I have, I would have given gladly not to be standing here today. Little different.
My answer is Richard Nixon.
Lyndon Johnson.
LBJ. Oh, yeah, when, because Kennedy had been shot. Yeah.
Brown.
Brown, history.
What's America's best-selling weekly magazine?
In 1981?
Yes.
The answer to this question is TV Guide.
That is correct.
I know.
Green.
Green, Science and Nature.
What bird is a symbol of peace?
It's not the
weird.
woodpecker. It's an angry bird.
It actually is.
It's not the yellow-bellied sapsucker. It's the dove.
It is the dove.
Yeah.
Orange.
Orange, sports and leisure.
What year did Mexico City host the Summer Olympics?
Okay, hang on. I believe the answer is the 1960 Summer Olympics.
1960? That's what you said?
Mexico City?
Is that your final answer?
58? No, it's got to be 56? 64. I thought it was 60.
It's 68.
68. Wow. Didn't realize it was that late. Okay.
Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit. Well, if you got all 6 right, let us know.
Yep.
You get a Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box. And a nasty note.
Yeah.
And do a little Everyday with Jesus.
I'd love to.
Our daily devotion in 140 characters or less. Our thought for the day says, a story held within can soothe the soul. A story told can change the world. Tell your story. Jeremiah 20, verse 9. But if I say, I will not mention him or speak any more in his name, his word is in my heart like a fire shut up in my bones. I am weary of holding it in. Indeed, I cannot. That's a great verse. Yeah. Jeremiah the prophet, tell your story.
Yeah. It's important.
Yeah. I think sometimes we, these treasures, these stories of ours, they do soothe our soul and they are ours. But it's important that we tell our stories and we share them because they really can change our world. And by our world, I mean our homes and neighborhoods and families and workplaces and schools.
Yeah, that's a really awesome thing. That we can do that with what we've been given in our lives and some of the hardships and some of those times that when you're in them, it's like, well, this is why, like what you can't understand. But sometimes telling your story and in that will help many others or one other.
Yeah.
But you'll be able to help someone else through something similar, something not similar, but just kind of.
Now you're in part of what God's up to. And,
yeah.
And I think when we don't tell our stories, sometimes we can create like a false image where you kind of get this mindset where, okay, if you are struggling or something is going on, or you're having a hardship, well, then you must be doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Or I've even had people say that, like, well, I'm praying, I'm reading my Bible, I'm obeying God, I'm taking my next steps of faith, but life's like really hard.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, that's
correct.
That's very normal.
Checks out.
In fact, it might even get harder following Jesus. Following Jesus, it might get harder and more difficult. So, tell your story. Helps people know they're not alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet. This is the day. We'll catch you Monday.